Hello everybody, my name's Akipa and welcome to Banished. This is a brand new city building game with a focus on survival. It came out today, February 18th, and it's built by Shining Rock Software at the bottom there. And we're going to hop on in. I say city builder, it is more like a little village simulator because the survival part is really in there. Your people will die, like they will die. I'm not very good at creating a name, so let's just do this a little bit until we get one. You can see the background there is one of my towns I was playing earlier. Bigger. Skelliot? Hollet? You have to do this because for some reason... Oh, this wasn't working for me earlier, but now it is. So that's better. Newing Golden? Zurich Woodwin. Zurich Woodwin. Wow. There you go, Falaron. Zurich Woodwin. Let's go with Fridgton. Just a fridge. Alright then, sure. It's terrain type we're going to be using. You can have valleys or mountains. Mountains are obviously more difficult to get settled on, so we're going to go with valleys for now. And the terrain size is like the map size, and it is huge. So I'm just going to go on medium for now. Climate I'm just going to have as fair. You can have it as mild and harsh as well, depending on how much weather you want. And keep the disasters on. And the starting conditions now. Easy gives you everything. You got people, clothes, firewood, materials, everything. You get cows, I think. Medium is a good one to start off with. This is only going to be my second attempt. And this one in the background was actually medium, and the storage barn was already built, and you get a nice amount of supplies to get you going. But I think the game is meant to be played on hard, really. And maybe we'll do that later, but for this one, because I want to show you the game, I don't want to like have everybody starve and leave me really early on. And so we're going to go with medium for this playthrough. Maybe if we do end up having a second go at it, we'll try it on hard, but for now let's generate in our little village, shall we? So you saw the seed back there. If you copy that into your own, you'll get the same space as I do. So this is the map. As you can see, it's huge. This is medium size. There's mountains all around the side, a massive lake there. It's really big. Our starting area seems to be quite nice. We have a storage barn set up already. It's quite close to the water actually, which is alright I suppose. That's where our fish get stored when we start fishing. I suppose that's going to be good for efficiency. But as you can see, everybody's got a little house icon above their heads. And that means that they're currently homeless, which isn't much good really. This is the UI, you can drag it around wherever you want. I like to keep it up like that. Just so that's just how I'm used to it being there basically. So the first thing I like to do is just create a road that goes in front like this. And then also to the side of this. Just because that gives me a little bit of a guidance of where I want to build, because planning's quite essential in this game. You can place down buildings and pause them, so that's quite good. If we do this, I'm actually going to set a removal order to remove some resources so that we can actually have some room to build. I'm going to tell our citizens there to remove those, and then they'll collect the wood and the stone and put it in this storage pile here, which is already quite full because we did start on medium. And I'm going to also play at 2 times speed. I might speed it up at some point, but look at everyone going to work with the pickaxes. It's a good speed to work at. Everyone's got their own name and their age and their clothing, whether they're educated, and there's also a follow mode so you can watch people go about their lives, which is pretty cool. So something we're going to have to focus on fairly quickly is food production, and a good way to start off early on is with a fishing dock. Now, I think, yeah, it's a bit too big to put... Oh no, we're alright. I had it the wrong way round. The arrows that you see, they go on the path, basically. So, we can actually have it directly opposite there, which I think would be pretty good. I want to make sure there's still that one there for the path. So I think we're going to put that down like that, and we're just going to put that on pause right now because we really need to get in our homes. I'm going to put down a home next to it. You can use F on your keyboard to change the model of the home, so you got a bit of variety in your town. I'm going to go with this one here because it sort of looks over the river, and I can't put it here because of those red squares. Everything's got to be green, but I can put it here, so that's where I shall put it. Now, in order to have someone build that, we need a builder, so we can click up here and assign a couple of builders who are going to get to work. I'm actually going to have... Can I have 3? It says... Oh, I guess not. Maybe just 2. So our builders are going to get to work building that house. We're going to need 4 or 5 to house everybody. And the kids don't work. That's why they're just wandering around. But yeah, we're going to need some more housing fairly quickly. Houses are 4 by 4, so when you're planning, if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, there's going to be a house that fits in this gap here, like so. You can either go this way or indeed that way. I think we'll have it, because it's this sort of style, I think we'll put it here like this. And as you can see, the construction started over here, and you can see the foundation going in for this house. People are just hitting it with the hammers. There we go, look at that. And now you'll see that it's people like this. Fosterlin, Bryle, Pearlton, Amerionica? I don't know, the names are pretty strange and I don't expect to be able to pronounce them. But you see they've got a house now, so they don't have the little home icon above their head, so that's good. I'm going to unpause the fishing dock as well, just to get that going at the same time as these homes. I'm going to build a nice little road. I think we'll fit another house in here. I believe you can have one, yeah, directly next to it there. So that means we can put a nice little road going 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and have our home right there. Because these people will die very easily. They can die of starvation and they can die of the cold as well. And so getting a good balance is quite important. Being able to do it all. So people are hanging around. Oh, wrong button, sorry. We're going to actually get them to gather some more resources from this area here, because that will get our labourers to work, the ones that are not already doing things. And we can actually assign another builder now, as well as a fisherman. We're going to have 2 fishermen, because the food again is very important. Now we've got storage pile, which stores things like the firewood and the materials, whereas our storage barn stores the clothing and the tools and the food. And that means that the fish that are caught here will be stored here, so literally they've got to go across the road back and forth, so this will be quite efficient. I'm actually going to put the amount of fishermen up by another one as well, because again, you will run out of food. It just will happen. So if we can get a good amount going directly back and forth, that'd be really good, really handy. I can see they're bringing in the logs that we told them to order, and that means that we can carry on building this house here. I think I'm going to put a road down the back here as well, just to siphon it off a little bit. And pretty soon we're going to need a woodcutter here, and the woodcutter turns logs into firewood, so that people can burn it in their homes and keep warm. It's quite a big building compared to like houses and such, but I think we have room for it. We don't. I thought we might have room for it there. We do have room for it here. It's just a matter of where I'd like it to go, basically. I think I'm going to place it here. We're going to get that in, and we're going to need some more homes as well. Have this like this. And then we can fit our... Oh, yeah, that's going to be odd. Let's just put one here for now. We're not going to need someone, are we? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it with the gap in between the buildings, just in case we need a road. Eventually, I plan on building a bridge across to this side here, and we can do that quite early on. Actually, it doesn't take too much resources, just some stone really, which we can gather some of the stone here and some of the stone here as well, just to ensure we have enough. Because if we do that, it means we can get maybe a gatherer or a herbalist over here to get ourselves some different types of roots to eat as well. We can maybe have a wood chopper in one of these areas. It's a really nice starting area really. I didn't think it wasn't going to be too bad with this here, but it actually seems like it's going to be quite good. So one of our children has grown up, and now we have an extra labourer in their spot. We're going to assign her to be a fisherman, so now our fishery is working at maximum efficiency, which is always good. This has not been collected because it's actually iron and not stone. I'm going to assign our woodcutter because the building was complete. So yeah, this is iron, which is used for tools from the blacksmith as well, so maybe we'll have to collect some of that in soon. We still have some homeless people, so I'm going to build another home. It's going to go along here as well. Just there is going to be fine. These two icons look quite similar to me, so I keep mixing them up, which is why I keep clicking on both of them, just in case you're wondering. I keep going like this and then like that. It's because they kind of look the same to me. I don't know, they're both round. There's lots of things to focus on. So we now have a woodcutter who is taking these logs. We only have 90 logs, and turn them into firewood. We're going to bring this... No, we'll keep it at 200 I suppose for now. But we do need to get our log cutter up and going quite quickly. So once these houses are in and they're built, we can start working on getting some more logs so that our people can build more buildings. There's lots of resources as well. So obviously town services. We have wells and a schoolhouse, hospitals, town hall, a chapel, and a cemetery. The cemetery will get full, trust me. But hopefully things go quite well in Fridgton. We've got quite a decent start so far. It's certainly gone better than a couple of my other attempts. Just in case I didn't mention it earlier, I don't think I did. You can get this game on Steam for $20. But you can also get it on the Shining Rock Software website. There's a humble plugin widget there, and that'll get you the DRM free version of the game as well as a Steam code. So that's probably the best way to go about doing that, just so you know. The reason I'm placing the roads, by the way, we're going to put one here, because we might as well, is the citizens actually walk faster when they're on the roads, and they walk even faster when they're on the stone roads, but we don't have enough stone for that yet. We do have 50 stone, so I want to see how much a bridge over there will cost us, because this is 4 logs as well. We can fit one right there, which will look quite nice. I don't think the bridge will affect the fishery, sorry, the fishing dock, like production wise. I don't think it will. I hope it doesn't, but you can never be sure when there's these new games come out and there's not too much documentation on them. So who knows really as far as that goes at the minute. But we're going to get ourselves some more logs because we are running a little low, especially if we want to build that bridge. There's still people that are missing a home. Gonna have to build them another. I quite like this, the idea of having this line going across here. So maybe we'll carry on with this. Could split it off here. I think that'll look alright. Just so that it's not just a big long line really. And let's have our home. I believe we can fit one there. So we have one facing the other way for you know, a bit of a change. So if we put that here, I believe you can get something like a marketplace, which is quite large. But this will provide many things. This is not stuff for till, you know, later on. But that's kind of like a storage barn, so people can stay efficient getting their items to their home. It's getting dark and rainy now. We are still in summer, believe it or not, but we've had a new child born. So once people start growing up, we'll have more people in our little town, our little village. If I had to describe this game in one word, I would probably say cozy. Just everything seems really cozy. You've got everyone doing their own individual job. There's some children watching the fishermen fish. Someone hard working away chopping logs to keep the village warm. Everyone's got their like own little job that they do to keep everyone sane. So yeah, it's really good actually. I highly recommend you pick it up. I'm going to do a couple of videos on it. It's pretty damn good fun. As you can see, we can check here. We have got 124 fish. That's good. A good amount of fish. I think we're going to go ahead and put this bridge in, you know. Why not? I'm going to do it like... I don't know what happens if you do that. I think that just puts path in. 56 logs, 14 stone. We can afford it. So we're going to go for it. It says the reserve of food is low. However, we've got 222 from these fishermen here. We are going to have to work on getting a different type of food in there as well to keep people healthy, which is what the bridge is going to allow us to do. We're going to be able to get a gatherer in here, maybe clear a little bit of space, but because of how dense this forest is, it's huge. We'll be able to get a nice amount of herbs and spices and mushrooms for our people to eat as well. Something to go with a fish. And eventually we can get a transport and have a boat come by and sell us some goods, and that includes livestock and some seeds for our farms as well. I believe on medium we did start on with some seeds, but I don't know what, and I don't want to create any farms just yet. The foundations of the bridge seem to be going in quite well. Hopefully things stay going just the way they are. But look at that, that looks so cool. I am gonna leave it here for now. Please, if you do enjoy this series and you like this video, let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me what you like. And leave a thumbs up. It helps any YouTuber you give a thumbs up to, they will appreciate it. So I guess for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.